Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to some late night talks with Volpe. This one's gonna be another one that was boggling my mind at like a late night drive. But the question is, can Link from The Legend of Zelda survive in Dark Souls? Now, I'm talking about Link as in probably the recent reincarnation of him, the Breath of the Wild Link. Will he survive in Dark Souls? Now, the problem is with that, we're gonna take Link as in just his base, just his base abilities. We're not giving him the Master Sword, we're not giving him all the other abilities of most of what Breath of the Wild can be. No, it's gonna be strictly the items you can get into Dark Souls, specifically Dark Souls 1. Now then, the question goes to, can Link survive throughout the whole journey? I believe he can. Now, when I say I believe he can, I only believe he can if he was actually marked with the curse of the undead. Now, because he has the curse of the undead, of course I think Link will be able to prevail. I mean, his abilities are so out there. He has the ability to reflect anything, like a beam. How do you reflect a beam? The lore with Link is when he was like teenager or whatever he was, a guardian from the Breath of the Wild, a guardian was about to shoot his laser beam at a knight, and Link ran in front of that laser beam, grabbed a pot, and reflected that laser beam back at the guardian, destroying it. Meaning Link is fast enough to basically reflect light. Now, I say that because Link also has the ability, the uncanny ability, to have the ability called bullet time. Basically, everything slows down around him, and he gets like about 10 hits in with a short amount of time that he has, while everyone is slowed down. Now, that's pretty broken. So I'm not going to give him the Curse of the Undead mark. We're going to take Link as bare minimum of who he is, what he is, and only the weapons are disposable to him. So let's just give him basically a long sword, and for shits and giggles, let's give him the kite shield, because it basically resembles his Hylian shield. With that said, though, do I believe that he could go through all of Londor and everything else? Yes, I do. I believe he could go through even the forest. I believe he can go through even the slums, even Blight Town itself, get to the chaos and everything else. So the question relies will he have any trouble within the bosses? Now, I'm gonna think of the main bosses. Let's take Seath the Scaleless. Now, I believe Link could take on Seath the Scaleless. Won't be that hard for him to realize what his weakness is, because that's what Link's specialty is. Find the boss's weakness and exploit it. I believe he could take out Seath the Scaleless. I believe he could go through the catacombs and take out Nito himself. Another boss that he could exploit. The other thing that I believe that he can do, I mean, he could probably not take on the Four Kings. Now, I'm gonna say this for what I know, for how the story goes. Here's the thing: to get to the Four Kings, you need the ring of the Covenant of Artorias to be able to walk the abyss. Now, the only way how the Cursed Undead realized that he could walk the abyss is by dying in the abyss. So here's the story that goes down. Link will have to come to that little tomb, or that little stairway, have to jump into the said abyss, and at that point, Link's journey is over. So that will probably be the end of Link's journey, lore-wise, of how Dark Souls actually works. Now, let's give him the benefit of the doubt of how the Cursed Undead learned about how the only way for him to traverse the abyss is to get the ring of the Covenant of Artorias. So let's say we do give Link the curse mark, the curse of the undead. then he will actually, I believe he could take on the Four Kings and even get to the end with Lord Quinn. Now, I believe he could take on Lord Gwyn because, you know, the best way how to kill Gwyn is by parrying him. With that said, though, here's the other thing. What will Link choose? Will he choose to link the fire and sacrifice himself? Or would he walk away and become the Dark Lord? I mean, leave in the comments what do you think Link would choose, and let me know if you actually like this concept. I really believe that Link could get through it if he was a cursed undead, but I believe it was just Link himself. His journey will end into the abyss. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.